Hello everybody, my name is TheTfboy, and welcome back to a look at Nosgoth, maybe a little tips and tricks video. I'm not entirely sure what to call this considering the official Nosgoth YouTube channel has one, but we're going to be taking a look at the Deceiver, a little bit more in depth I feel than the website. So, the Deceiver is a tricky class to play, but very satisfying when you can pull it off. Essentially, his abilities and such come down to two things. Whether you want to control or surprise the enemy. And you can basically split his abilities in half. So, surprising basically revolves around the basic, I think this is all the basic stuff. Yeah, this is all the basic, perks whenever you unlock the class: the disguise ability, the backstab, and the illusions. A lot of people don't know what backstab only does a lot. It does 275 damage when you hit an enemy from the front, but if you hit it from the back, it doubles it. Keep that in mind. Illusions, pretty self-explanatory. Not really as useful as I would think. Personally, my favorite setup is I like the shroud instead of the illusions whenever I do this, but for the sake of the video, I'm splitting them in half because the illusion isn't a bad ability, I just prefer shroud. And then you have more of a control aspect, which is dominant mind, infect, and shroud. Dominant mind is very tricky because you have to be within line of sight of the enemy, and that can also mean you're within line of sight of other enemies. And if you take so much damage, you lose control out of it. And if the person you're controlling gets like knocked around to where they become out of sight, you lose control. So it's a very tricky ability to use, but it's not bad. Like, I sometimes use this to cause the enemy to like go into areas of danger, or just to keep them still while the enemy's fighting them. Sometimes if they're on a high place, I make them just fall off, and that's that. They take a decent amount of fall damage. In fact, pretty self-explanatory. You only get one hit though, so whenever you press, I think it's Q, you melee attack, and then it decides whether it wants to infect or not. Generally, a way to counter this is that when you're infected, don't run near your allies. It only makes things worse. Shroud is pretty self-explanatory. It's not the perfect stealth thing, so whenever you go nearby an enemy when you're under shroud, they'll take damage, but in addition also they can faintly see you, so you're not completely invisible. I've learned this the hard way many times, and it wasn't until I saw another Deceiver recently that I realized, oh hey, I'm not that invisible. But hey, you know, just the way of things. Alright, that's basically the Deceiver's setup. Now we're going to get into a match, and I will show him off. See you soon. Hello everybody, welcome back. Welcome back to the Deceiver Overlook. So anyways, right now I have the surprise setup. I have the default setup at the moment. So this is all the Deceiver's basic abilities, which include the I don't even remember what the names is. I just turn into another player, spawn many of myself, and have the backstab. Where did they go? They're over there somewhere. You. Okay. That's actually one thing about the I don't gosh, I'm having trouble remembering her name. The new class that was added. That's actually one thing about it that I worry sometimes, is because whenever he does that ability that gives everyone around him the buff, if you're a Deceiver and you're disguised, you don't get the buff. Or you don't even get the visual effect. Apushi. Okay, running away. Dang it, I haven't had a body to eat. Get him, get him, get him. Actually, go clones, get him. Oh, don't stand near me, get him. Dang it. Aww. Well, that probably wasn't the smartest idea, but... See, now they've got a good composition. Well, so do we, but... I feel as though one of the flying ones in exchange for maybe the summoner would have been better. Alright, I should have shown the other configuration, because you guys pretty much saw this. But we'll do it again. Ow. Okay, I did not know that was a thing. Apparently the Prophet's basic ability can remove my cloak. Where did he go? Nom 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 nom. Okay, we got 4 kills. Beautiful. Everyone did their part. I'm still in last place. Everyone did their part though. Deceiver is not really one to be super aggro. It's definitely a tricky class, so you're not always going to be on the aggressive. I do want to switch to the other OGs. Did not notice they all climbed up there. Okay. Yeah, they saw me. Dang it. Go, 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 go. Whew. Personally, I like to have the shroud. Okay, my body. My body. Thank you. I do actually want to die, just so I can show off the other ability. I might just purposely do that. I mean, we are winning by 7. It's not going to cost us the game, I hope. I'll be a little bit more aggressive and maybe show what not to do. Oh dang it, I didn't mean to jump. Alright. This is how not to use Bat Stab. Yeah. See, the Deceiver's not the type of one that you can go out. Alright, now into the control one. So we have Dynamite, Infect, and Shroud. And they'll never be suspecting it, because they think I'm disguising. Wow, Allies are pretty hurt, though. Actually, no, they just feasted because they killed all 4, because... Oh, jeez. Okay. In a team that stays together like that in a very open area, it's very tricky to use Dominant Mind. Let's see. No, I don't want to do it now because those guys. And go. Alright. He's controlled. He's kind of not doomed. There we go. So all that did was that it basically infect. Too bad there's no allies next to him for him to infect. See, now this would be the ideal infect situation. There we go. Pretty sure we got a bunch of people. Okay, get this guy. Thank you. See, now that worked out well because... Come on. There we go. See, now that worked out really well because I kept the guy there just long enough for the tyrant to charge at him. As far as I'm aware, I believe you also lose mind control whenever... Hello. Oh crap, I'm getting spotted here. Dang it, move. Okay. Mistakes were made. Don't do it in an open area. I don't know if I'll be able to do much in the next minute or the next 2 kills, but hey, we'll see. Oh, jeez. He sees me. This is... Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I think I infected them. No, I didn't. Dang it! We're not getting these last 2 kills. We just need 2 more kills. Oh, jeez. Not that you guys are gonna see any continuity in this match. Oh man, we almost had him. Good finish. Alright. Anyways, that's all for the Deceiver look. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. And stream.